Henry Kissinger is leaving behind a legacy of war crimes around the world. From 1969 to early 1977, Kissinger served as President Nixon's national security advisor and eventually his Secretary of State. During that time, he was a key player in war crimes around the world. Here are 4 examples. The secret bombing of Cambodia. During the Vietnam War, the US bombed Cambodia in an attempt to cut off supplies to forces who were fighting to expel the US from Vietnam.
I just wanted to make clear it was not a bombing of Cambodia, it was a bombing of North Vietnamese in Cambodia.
The bombings killed up to 500,000 Cambodians. The resulting chaos empowered the Khmer Rouge, which used the civilian deaths to recruit new members. Their brutal regime took over Cambodia in 1975 and killed up to 2 million people, helping a dictator overthrow an elected government in Chile. In 1970, Kissinger and Nixon tried to sabotage Chile's economy to force socialist president Salvador Allende out of office. The CIA also funded Allende's opponents and backed several failed coups. After Augusto Pinochet's military coup toppled Allende, Kissinger told Nixon, "We didn't do it. I mean, we helped them." Kissinger denied that the CIA had anything to do with the coup in testimony before the Senate Foreign Relations Committee.
The attempt of the United States government was not to destabilize or to subvert it. And our concern was with the election in 1976, and not at all with a coup in 1973 about which we knew nothing, and with which we had nothing to do, as I testified to in 1973, and as the President reaffirmed.
The Pinochet junta, a military dictatorship, detained and tortured over 40,000 people and killed more than 3,000 people, backing Pakistan's genocide in Bangladesh. In 1971, Bangladesh declared independence from Pakistan. The Pakistani military then cracked down, specifically targeting Hindus during a brutal 9-month military campaign. They systematically raped between 200,000 and 400,000 Bengali women and killed up to 3 million people. Kissinger sent weapons to Pakistan, which was illegal under US law. Archer K. Blood, the US Consul General in East Pakistan, was ousted after calling it a genocide. Kissinger called Blood a maniac and mocked people who bleed for the dying Bengalis, greenlighting Argentina's dirty war. In 1976, Argentina's military leaders launched a brutal crackdown on opponents. Documents that were declassified in 2014 showed that Kissinger signaled to the military leaders that the US would not object to their plans. Argentina's military junta killed up to 30,000 people between 1976 and 1983.